We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the New York Giants. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out. Out to the 25. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Here's Rodgers to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now Rodgers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. First carry for Carlos Hyde.
Ooh.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
1 yard. Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
On play action, it's Rodgers. He's got his man on the crossing route. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Five in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted. But they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Rodgers being chased out left.
Come on, baby.
And he will take it
Come on.
for a giant touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Good. Makes the score Giants 7. Saints nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2? Win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 more there and another first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
2nd and 12 at the 49-yard line.
run with Taylor. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he almost had the rare interception. The big fella couldn't hang on, though. Incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his target, Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. They'll look to throw now on first down. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody
and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints. Touchdown. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Hopkins with the extra point. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed, what you were looking for.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Khalil Mack has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
On play action, now Rodgers. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now a play fake. Rodgers. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards that time. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
32-yard line.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Get that quarterback. Zip.
On play action. Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Hey, check 26. Let's go. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. We want this. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21.
To throw again. Rodgers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get that
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
Oh my God.
To Kamara.
This nigga is.
And he gets this inside the
Come
10
on,
to
baby.
the
We gotta
9.
fight.
It's also a gain of 9. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Throwing is Rodgers, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 14th touchdown now on the year, and the Giants have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Giants 14, Saints 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On second down now, it's Taylor, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run on first down. Taylor. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. This is out quickly to the right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Hopkins' kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
From the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Man open, it's Goodwin. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for Zach Ertz. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Hey.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. The open man.
Seen him come up last time. Seen him come up last time with that safety, nigga. We set you up for it.
DJ Chark, his 9th
No, you
touchdown
scared of
of the
that play.
season. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Ain't no running. Keep it in the air.
Some teams script
Ain't
to
no
start
running.
half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have.
Ain't no running on us. That D2 stop.
The 28.
Keep it in the air.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree
Keep
with that.
it, yeah.
Focus on staying on
Nigga.
the first level.
Where all
Make sure
that energy
ball's
at you
secure before
had?
they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
My fault, baby.
Be a little bit of
Told you, we
frustration
set
there.
you up.
Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers
This
blanking
thing
it up both
meaningless
attempts.
games mean
This
something.
time
That's a
on third
free
down.
lead.
And he gets
Why would I
away,
show
a
you
directional kick
anything
going toward
then?
the sideline. And this one will not be
This is
returnable
crazy.
as it sails out of bounds.
Deal with this offense.
27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is fielded at the 27.
Come here.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Ain't no running. He too
As they head to
slow.
the field now, with the game this
Got to go with somebody
you
else.
got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers over the middle, and he's got to complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers forced out to his left, and it's incomplete.
Well, my initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe he was. But he's going to get away with it because as he tried to throw it over the left sideline there's a receiver right there in the area, so no grounding call.
3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. And he connects with Ertz.
Man, this nigga Aaron Rodgers makes a difference. He is making some great grabs.
His first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down
Look
there.
at that.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Maurice Hurst in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Hyde. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Carlos
My defense got to step up, though. You got to knock some of them balls down, man.
And the Giants are once again going to retake the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Just in case we don't get it.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Oh, that was
now
good.
The defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
That was good, though.
We'll be back after this. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the second time.
That might have been a play. That was a good call.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going
Somebody
to
watching for him? How you know to do that? I should cut the string.
Welcome back now here in East
Ain't
Rutherford. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock.
Come on,
as
we
they
need a
nurse
fumble.
this slim lead.
We got to turn over our game.
Way up near the 25. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
There we go.
At
I
the
forgot to put
24-yard
that
line.
on.
On play action, it's Rodgers.
Get him! Oh,
That's to his
come on.
running
Where's
back,
this
it's Alvin
guy?
Kamara.
Oh,
And
that
to
is
the 32,
Simmons.
Brought down there.
Come on.
First down pickup of 8. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
The first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Come on, baby.
A gain of 5, good enough for the
Let's
first
get this
down.
turnover. We the
I'm guessing
champs.
you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
That should be a roughing.
They have to use timeouts.
Who called a timeout? Yes.
You
I
take
mean,
charge.
intentional ground, not rough.
In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field,
Come
have
with
some
that cross
awareness.
around.
Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Come here. We the champs, baby. Make a play.
Khalil Mack in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Rodgers going to throw.
There we go. We the champs.
They needed, it's intercepted.
We the champs. Oh, come on.
With a pick, and he's able to take this one back to the
Show some
36-yard
swag.
line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All
Critical.
you talk about is taking care of
Let's
the
go.
football. And
We need a
especially
TD.
with a lead here in the 4th quarter.
We the
Turning it
champs.
over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful
We the
you can get
champs.
yourself into an error.
And they're going to be set up down
Let's
around
go.
the 15-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to Taylor on first down.
Let's go, Taylor.
Effective
We
running
the
here.
champs.
Take it down inside
Who?
the 10.
We,
It's a 6-yard
nigga.
pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
3rd down.
He used one of them timeouts, too. We in good shape.
third down. Here's Taylor. And he is into the end zone.
We the
Touchdown, New Orleans.
We, nigga.
His second touchdown of the night. And the Saints have moved down in front here in the fourth quarter.
Come on, defense.
He's got it.
Show him who
this
got
is
that
indeed
tight.
up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Saints 24, Giants 21.
Show him why you the champ.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
I need a kicker.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will
another
make it to the
turnover.
20-yard line and no further.
Showing why you the champ.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
That same energy this nigga had.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And
following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw
Get him. Get him.
I don't think that there's
Oh,
any way you
come
can
on.
go back
That's a
out
fumble.
there. Totally didn't affect me. It's just
Get
for
him.
the football again. You're going to
Go
take
get him.
but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Show 'em why
3 points
you the
separating
champ.
these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go.
Show him why you the
He's
champ.
going to swing this one out.
There you go, Queen. We know.
So the
These
string
niggas
good
think
for
because what
only
Ray
2.
do.
Now it's third down.
Sometimes
They
it's hard
don't
to
know.
figure,
Ray
but
just
you
a
can
bad
live
matchup.
with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. To throw is Rodgers. Off the play
Ooh,
fake.
wide open.
And he will find his man on the
Hit
outside.
something.
And he takes us beyond the
Not that wide
35 before going out of bounds. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Rodgers to throw.
Show him why you the champ.
Kamara.
That don't work, baby.
A good rally to the football keeps
Niggas
him
ain't gonna
only
keep
a
doing
yard
the
and it's
same
second
shit on
down.
you.
1 yard.
Partner, they're
Expecting
clearly
the
saving
same
those
result.
timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Let's go.
Now
Yeah.
the Giants
Use
use the
it.
second of their 3
Let's
timeouts.
go, baby. Come
As the
on.
clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Back to throw.
Got him.
Oh, a crush.
Game time.
Intercepted.
Show him who the champ.
By Marcus
Now show that same energy in the chat. But I guarantee this nigga about to have a million excuses.
So now he's equal
Bet.
his interception total from
Million
Remember,
excuses.
Charles, he had 3 last week.
Oh, Madden.
Take
EA.
that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up.
I'm the
this,
champ.
But he is in a major league
Nigga,
run right now.
told you that
Let's see if
game
his
didn't
teammates
mean
can
nothing
pick
to
him
me.
up along the way.
You're right. He talked about
You
being
won.
cool, calm, collective rebounding.
Good.
Not rebounding right here. And for one of the first times
Oh.
all night, he is going to go nowhere.
We gonna
As
kneel
they
that,
bury him
bro. We
behind
gonna
the
take this
line.
easy
They'll wind
with
up
you.
losing 3 yards here.
Show him who
Bring
the
up
champ
2nd and
is.
13.
We the champs. Me. That's who. Take this L. I'm waiting to hear your
The
excuse.
Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee.
Look at him. What he gonna do? He gonna quit. Oh, come on. Niggas is something else. What's this nigga doing? Oh, look at this. Well, I was gonna run out the clock. Good game. Let me see what. Let me hear the crying commits. That's who.